Well, this is Mark Yates then, pre-Accrington Stanley away. Mark, the run that you're on at the moment, in terms of keeping it going, how crucial is just the squad and the competition for places? Because it obviously stops complacency.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. It's massive. It's been about that all season. It's been about having as many fit players as we can, putting each other under pressure, and they are. Although we got beaten in the reserves, they worked hard and there were one or two decent performances out of it, but they're all pushing. It'll be hard to change the team at the moment, but if I think it's the right thing, if we think it's the right thing, then we won't hesitate to do it. That said, we don't anticipate too many changes for Friday night.
And actually, while you've got people outside of the team, while the team's winning, they can't complain and say Gaffer should be in.
No, exactly, and that's the way. But that said, I made a couple of changes a couple of weeks ago when we'd won a game. I'll do whatever I think's right. That if I feel someone needs a breather, if I feel someone needs just to come out, or I need to play somebody else or a certain way, then I won't hesitate in doing that. But it's great to have that competition around. I think we're beginning to see better results and better performances because of that.
And if you can get another win, you'll show the advantage of playing on a Friday night again, because it can put pressures on the others.
Yeah, I mean that's the aim, but it's a tough place to go. Although they haven't had the best of starts or the best of runs right at this moment in time, they're not going to roll over and make it easy for us. We know that, but we go there full of confidence, and we'll do the best we can to try and get a result.
And if you can make it 4 wins away from home, then actually that makes it 4 wins on the road, 4 wins at home. Is it nice to have a balance between your home and away?
Oh, massive. If you're going to do anything, you can't just rely on one, because you might come unstuck a couple of times at home. You might come stuck away from home as well. So if you can balance it out, you just got to treat every game properly, do it properly, prepare properly, get the right attitude, get the right work rate, try and play how you want to play, and it doesn't matter if it's home or away, to be honest.
Talk to me about the job that Jimmy Spencer's doing at the moment. Is he showing maturity beyond his years?
He's doing well. He knows he's under pressure to keep performing, because Darryl, Jeff are right on his heels and they want to play. They're desperate to get back in the team. I think Jimmy's just shown us that he's a decent player. I knew he could hold the ball up, and he's doing a good job.
And actually, yes, he's playing up there by himself, but the way that people get on and support him, I suppose that's crucial, isn't it?
Yeah, whether he's playing up there by himself, I'm not sure about that, but I understand where you're coming from. You can interpret formations different ways. We're playing it where Jimmy's the lone one through the middle, but we've got Josh, Mo, Russ Penn, full-backs, other midfield players joining in all the time. So he's not isolated. He has to do a certain job, and he's, like I said before, he's doing it well.
Accrington, potentially a difficult place to go, not the most glamorous of places, but I suppose this is where you've got to be professional and make sure that you're going with the right mentality.
Of course it's about being professional, but listen, they're a good side. They've got John Coleman's a very good manager, and he'll get their teams playing. They'll have something up their sleeve for us without a shadow of a doubt, and we can't get sucked in that they got beat last week against Swindon at home, and it'll just be an easy game where we go there and they roll over for us. That won't happen by a country mile. We've got to be prepared properly, keep doing what we're doing, be aware of their strengths, be aware of hopefully what we can try and do against them, and just keep the form going and keep the work rate going. The work rate's what's getting us performances and ultimately getting us results at the moment. The players are working extremely hard, and you have to keep doing it and make sure that you then have a chance of getting a result.
And in terms of the success that brings, does that almost then give the inspiration to work even harder?
Absolutely. We can't settle for what for being wherever we are on the table and be happy with that. We want to kick on now. That's the next challenge, and that's just game by game, just showing the same attitude, same work rate, same endeavour, same quality that we show. I talk about work rate and that being the basis and the hard work and all that, but I think if you've seen us over the last, pretty much all season, but a couple of games, maybe a slight blips, but I think the quality that we've shown is there for all to see. I think we've played some great football, scored some superb goals, and have people who can excite people. So it's based on hard work, but it's also based on having that bit of flair in the squad as well.
Injuries? How's your squad?
No, we're okay. Theo Lewis picked up a knock against Brighton reserves on Monday, so he won't be available, won't travel. But apart from that, I think we're okay.
How long's Andy Gannon got left of his loan spell at Bath?
He's probably got about, I think it finishes at the end of this weekend, so we'll see where we go after that.
Thank you, good luck.
My pleasure.
Mark, Jimmy Spence is here till January at the moment.
Yep.
Do you think you might be able to keep him for the rest of the season?
Who knows? Who knows? It's something we'd like to do, of course, but I think Huddersfield wanted to review it again in January, and that's their prerogative. He's their player. We are both delighted and grateful to Huddersfield for letting us have him, but we're also helping him develop as a player. We know that. They know that. They're doing very well themselves. I speak to Lee quite regularly about his performances, send up DVDs and reports and stuff like that. So they know he's been looked after. They know the information they're getting's decent. And when the time comes, then hopefully, if we can keep it as quiet as we can, then something might happen.
Yeah. But they're not struggling for goals at the moment, are they?
No, they're not. So exactly, but Lee, I don't think it's right for me to be asking right at this moment in time. For 3 months, 2.5 months away, circumstances change, things change. This conversation's been gone, have happened already, but as I said, we certainly don't expect anything to happen in the next couple of days or weeks.
What about Luke Garbeck?
Again, Luke's here for a month. Again, the same situation. Everton have been brilliant, but also, they know he's getting games, which he needs to do. He needs to be playing regularly, and he's had that so far. I spoke to the manager earlier in this week, and obviously they had a man at the game on Friday night, so they're kept abreast of his performances and his fitness levels and just generally what goes on here, and they're happy enough at the moment. So we'll just see.
Yeah, we had a very good result at Accrington last season, didn't you? I think again with a similar formation as well.
I would take that. Yeah, I would take that. But it's not going to be as easy as that. We played very well that day. We're in that sort of form at the moment, but that doesn't mean you're going to carry that on. I'll take a 1-0. Would I take a point? Possibly. We got up there full of confidence. And that's not being blasé about it. We've got to be right on our game to get anything up there. It's a tough place to go, especially on a Friday night. And we're looking forward to every game at the moment, and that's always a good sign.
Yeah.